baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Matthew Boyd gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ian Happ is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play at .313, 14 homers, and he's driven in 24. And he takes strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Here's a pop-up now. Ramos calls for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Alec Mills is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping up is Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Reined in. And there's one down now.
Batting second.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box, Harold Castro. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 289 is the average coming in. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Contreras over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Digging in next, Willie Castro. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First offering.
What a well executed there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Reyes is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the second
now
baseman,
1 down with the bases empty, and up next, Nico Horner. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, David Bodie.
At the plate now, David Bodie, and they perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
This is in the air out to left field. Grossman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hit in the air out to center field. Mazara's under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the 7th.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bottom of the second here with no score. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
Next batter is Jamer Candelario. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Mazara stands at first with 1 out. Fastball just inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Happ gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Javier Baez. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Javier Baez.
first offering.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Line down the left field line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Chop weakly to the left.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 one more time. Is in off the plate.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now the first pitch. Christian Pache is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the first pitch. On he pops it up. Right fielder giving chase. But this will land untouched. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day's action, they ranked dead last in perhaps the most important offensive category, runs scored. One hitter told me, flat out, we're just not getting it done. It's frustrating. It's the kind of stuff you lose sleep over. Another told me, we've got to start helping out our pitching staff. I'm sure they feel like every run they give up right now is a huge deal, and it can't be that way if we want to be successful. Clearly, this is a group searching for answers, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Next, it'll be Miguel Cabrera, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
right
ones
fielder.
have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. And he fouls this one off. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Chris Bryant.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Candelario backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s, 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
In now is Nico Horner. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, David Bodie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Ramos has got it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
The designated hitter, Harold.
First offering. As he'll take a look at ball one. Two and 0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Trying to shave that out ball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Pops this one up. Bodie into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Standing in now, Willie Castro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So stepping in is Javier Baez. Worked a walk his first time up. And the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
The batter will be Christian Pache. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw to the plate. The tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Up next to the call.
Next to stand in is Ian Happ. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Cubbies are in front 1-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney. Now into the box, Nomar Mazara. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Next up is Jamer Candelario, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the pitch. One out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Contreras. And he makes the throw to first. Candelario is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail this one 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in the long ball threat, Chris Bryant. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now at the plate is Jock Peterson. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 1 and the Tigers nothing. Here's Robbie Grossman to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1. Pitch is popped up.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll too.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. To the plate now, Victor Reyes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Up next for the Tigers.
So the next to bat will be Harold Castro, trying here to plate the
Castro.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Grossman over at second. Reyes is over at first with one away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
The batter, number 9.
And now, Willie Castro. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Tigers strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Casey Mize is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now to the plate, Nico Horner. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside. 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Down the first baseline. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Bodie.
So next to hit is David Bodie. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's There's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. High and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was 0 in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Now back, right fielder, Christian Pache.
Into the box now, Christian Pache, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
At the plate now, Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pache, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's 3-0 Chicago. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Rowan Wick comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 50.
In now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball.
Now
what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Little chopper back to the mound. There's one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that.
First pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Bryant. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. Candelario is calling for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jock Peterson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball will be chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, grounded down the third baseline. Peterson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He grounded out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the runner will score from first, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Joe Jimenez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Fouled off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is lined hard to deep left. Grossman finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
Leading up for the Tigers, the left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken back.
1-2 now. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Bodie in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Now batting, Right fielder.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Tigers nothing. Ready now is Javier Baez, lifetime against
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Baez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Christian Pache.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Gregory Soto comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Jock Peterson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Soto rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the stretch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Standing in now, Nico Horner, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. 0-1, here it comes. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be Harold Castro. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pache is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Willie.
So next to bat will be Willie Castro. He bounced out last time up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
One out, nobody on. In the air now, out to left. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Tigers down to their final out here, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1 is the count.
And it's fouled away. Last breath for the Tigers. Popped him up. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alec Mills earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Matthew Boyd is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Rowan Wick takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now. Inside the Show